Cricket West Indies is calling on the International Cricket Council to ensure fairness and inclusion as talks continue with the International Olympic Committee on cricket's return to the Olympic Games in Los Angeles 2028. In a formal letter to the ICC, Cricket West Indies, CWI, has insisted that the unique structure of West Indies cricket be fairly accommodated in Olympic qualification discussions. With Olympic rules currently excluding combined regional teams like the West Indies, the organisation is proposing practical solutions. CWI has outlined two potential pathways. First, if West Indies men's and women's teams qualify through rankings, an internal tournament among the region's Olympic-affiliated nations would determine the single nation to represent the Caribbean. Alternatively, CWI is supporting a global qualifier that includes ICC associate members from all 5 development regions and the individual member countries that make up the West Indies. President of Cricket West Indies, Dr. Kishore Shallow, is calling for what he describes as fairness, transparency, and universality. Principles, he says, are at the heart of the Olympic Charter. Cricket's return to the Games must not exclude our young cricketers from the Olympic dream. We're asking for the principles of the Charter to be upheld, not just in spirit, but in structure. Backing the plea, CWI CEO Chris Daring highlighted the rich Olympic legacies of Caribbean nations, which he says have proudly flown their individual flags atop podiums for decades. Daring described the West Indies cricket model, 15 nations and territories, each with its own Olympic identity, as unique and deserving of fair consideration. This is a once-in-a-generation opportunity. The spirit of the Olympics demands that our nations and our cricketers be given the chance to compete. CWI's submission to the ICC directly cites the Olympic Charter's bylaws, arguing that any qualification framework must be not only fair and transparent, but also inclusive of all regions and their best athletes. Cricket West Indies says it remains committed to working constructively with the ICC and the IOC to shape a path forward, one that ensures the Caribbean's cricketers can chase Olympic glory, just as generations of regional athletes have done before them. For now, the game is still in play, and the Caribbean is waiting for its chance to compete on the biggest stage of all.